Hey guys, it's Corinne with Thompson RV in Pendleton, Oregon. Today I'm going to show you the brand new 2025 Creekside 19CK prototype by Outdoors RV. This is in the titanium series. If you've watched any of our videos, you know that you can get them in the optional titanium series or mountain series. Of course, here at Thompson RV, we do almost all titanium series, but if you have any questions on what the differences are, I will link a video down below. So the titanium series is going to be your higher end. So this is a brand new prototype, and it is another non-slide model. So currently the only model in the Outdoors RV lineup that doesn't have a slide out is the Backcountry 20BD. We have been having more people ask for more minimalistic non-slide models. So this is the 19CK by Outdoors RV. It is a prototype, but they are going to be building this model. So I could see somebody that definitely wants to get into the overlanding scene, or, you know, wants to upgrade from just using a tent or a tent trailer, but they don't really want overkill. So you're going to get all of the same quality in an Outdoors RV product. So the 6'11" interior ceiling height, you're going to get the custom built chassis and off-road capabilities to get to the backcountry, right? You're going to get the true Four Seasons package. So you can use this at ski resorts. You can use this in really cold temperatures as well as in really hot temperatures because of the quality of construction. So if a person is looking for minimalistic as far as size and package, but still wants the luxury of the titanium series auto leveling and all of the features that everybody loves from the Outdoors RV, this is going to be the perfect unit. It also would be great for somebody that maybe has outgrown their truck camper, or they're downsizing from a bigger vehicle and just, again, want to keep it small, want to keep it simple, but do not want to sacrifice quality. So this one has a front entry door right here. You're going to get a nice wardrobe closet here with 2 drawers, a spot to kick off your shoes to get them out of the way so they're not lying right here in the entry, and then really comfortable theater seating. So after a long day of mountain biking or hiking or whatever it is you're out there doing, you have a nice place to come and relax and recline. Lots of overhead storage. So a lot of storage in this model, as well as additional counter space here in the entertainment area. You've got a 110 plug-in as well as a 12-volt and USB port. So this would be a great spot to put a laptop. It'd be a great spot to do charging station. And then you have additional storage in here as well. This right here can also act as additional counter space. Because this trailer is only 24 foot 8 inches tip to tip, they're trying to really keep this package small. I do think you get quite a bit of counter space for that small of a trailer. And also you can do some prep over here. Solid surface countertops with the built-in sink covers. So if you're not using the sink at that moment, you can use these for additional counter space as well. Single basin farm style sink, stainless steel, and it does have the stainless steel wire rack in the bottom to protect the sink. Titanium is going to come with the high arc faucet, slow rise blackout shades. Titanium is going to come with upgraded cabinetry, upgraded window valances, 2 110 outlets here in the kitchen. And then you also have a solid surface stove cover. So when this is not in use, you can also prep here. And then when you want to cook on the stove, you just fold that back and you have a 3-burner gas range. And then a knife rack back behind here, and then splash guards on both sides. And the titanium is going to feature stainless steel on all of the appliances. New 12-volt Furrion fridge, also stainless steel as of now. And so this is going to be the 8 cubic foot in the 12-volt refrigerator. One thing I'll mention when we get out to the front tongue is that we do recommend, if you want a boondock, which I would imagine somebody going with this package of the size of a trailer is going to want to be boondocking. That's the whole point of going with something this small. So if you do want to be off-grid boondocking, we would recommend max solar, which would be 600 watts, and 3 lithium batteries on the front. That's as much as we can fit in our box. We are working on a Creekside box because of the way the front angles. We're working on a little bit bigger box. We can fit one there where we can't on the Timber Ridge and the Blackstone, but we can on this particular model. And so we're working on one that hopefully will hold 2 game changers. So that will be cool. So stay tuned for that. Over here, you've got your TV, and it is on a swing arm, so you can see it really nicely from the theater seating. Additional storage up above here. CD DVD player that does link to the TV, and then also it has Bluetooth, and there's also HDMI and USB ports. So depending on how you want to watch TV or what you want to plug in, or if you just want to listen to music through the speakers, you can Bluetooth your phone to that. And there's also exterior speakers. Dinette in this one is going to be a little bit smaller than your typical Outdoors RV mountain dinette. That is just because of the overall size of this trailer, but still a nice quality dinette. Still is going to have the really great table that's not wobbly. It also makes into a bed. You're going to have a little storage on each side of the dinette if you were to remove the cushions, but then on each side you're also going to have a nice full pull-out pot and pan drawer with a lock. Another little wardrobe right here, and then additional storage right down below. And then this particular model is going to be a double over double. So you have a nice bed down here, and then you also have a bunk bed. So if a person has kids or hunting buddies, or just wants to be able to throw more gear and storage up here, you're going to have that capability. And then down below, when I walk you around on the outside, I will show you how this one also folds up, and you've got extra storage from the outside. Corner bathroom, but it's a nice big roomy bathroom, as you can see. Extra counter space here, a window, which a lot of units don't have a window in the bathroom, and it's very nice to have. A solid hardwood medicine cabinet with storage. We option in the Max Air Deluxe vent fans in all of our trailers. The one in the bathroom is going to be a four-speed exhaust only, where the one over the theater seating is going to be the 10-speed fully automatic. So that is something that is an option from Outdoors RV that we option into all of our units. You have a pump switch at the front door on the main control panel, but you also have a pump switch in here. So obviously, when traveling down the road, this doesn't have any slide outs. So you can easily hop in, use the restroom, and hop back out. Having a water pump switch right in the bathroom is nice, because I don't know how many times my kids have gotten in here and realized that the water pump isn't on. So you can just switch it on, use the toilet, and then turn it back off. Couple of towel hooks, and then storage under here, as well as a hidden toilet paper holder, porcelain toilet, a heat duct, as well as an air conditioning duct. And then you do have a nice tub type of shower. Because it's a titanium, it's going to have the higher end shower head as well as adjustability. And then an overhead skylight to give you taller people added headroom. So most people should fit in this unit. So now let's go take a look at the outside, and I'll show you all the features of this particular model. So here on the outside, one of the coolest features on the Titanium series is going to be the auto leveling system. That's my personal favorite feature. When you get to where you're going, the trailer just auto levels itself. You push a button and it just does all the work for you. Rather than having to pull up on blocks and level side to side and figure out how level you are, you just push a button and it does it all for you. Another thing I really like is the Lamelux high gloss fiberglass exterior in the gray color. So it's a shinier, thicker grade of fiberglass that's going to stay looking nicer for a lot longer than just white standard fiberglass. The dual pane windows on a titanium are going to be the frameless window, so it gives it a more modern, sleek look, and you get an elongated window in the door. You also get chrome locks, chrome grab bar handle, and chrome locks on any of the baggage doors. Because this has that double over double, you're going to have the really cool bunk door for added storage. So if you have the bed down, you've got all this extra storage underneath, and you do have the rubberized diamond plate flooring. If you need to put in something that's a little bit bigger, this will actually fold up and you can store taller items. I've even had people put bicycles and things of that nature in this compartment and then just unload them when they want to use the bed when it's their camping spot. But you can utilize that while the bed is in the down mode. And then you have a nice thick insulated door. You have the electric awning with the aluminum wrap, so that protects the fabric from UV. And also on a titanium, you're going to have the remote, so you can run the awning from out here. And that's kind of a neat feature to have in case you have trees and debris and you want to be able to see what you're doing. This is a Creekside, so it's going to have 78 gallons of fresh water, 40 gray and 40 black. So as I stated earlier, this is a great model for somebody who maybe wants to get into the overlanding scene, but they want better tank capacities than what they're finding on a lot of vans and smaller travel trailers. The other thing that Outdoors RV does is they build their own chassis. So most trailers out there are built on just a standard cheap chassis and frame. Outdoors RV custom designs each frame per floor plan. They overbuild their frames. This is going to be on a 6-inch I-beam chassis. They also go overkill on the suspension. It's what they call the off-road X4 suspension package. So the More Ride All-Track 4000 suspension with the heavy-duty shackles, bronze bushings, and greasable zerts. You also have KYB off-road shocks. Goodyear Endurance Load Range E tires. Load Range E tires on something this small is kind of unheard of in the RV industry, but Outdoors RV always goes above and beyond. With that being said, this dry weight in the titanium series with all the bells and whistles is right around 5,400 pounds. So we would assume once you get it fully loaded, you're looking at least about 6,500 with water and belongings. Another titanium feature is going to be the rear observation camera as well as side marker cameras. Because this has the front theater seating, you're not going to have your standard pass-through storage that you would have on other Creekside models. This is going to have a little bit of storage here. You also have a light. You have your FSI solar charge controller, and then also your auto leveling buttons, as well as a 12-volt and USB port and a battery kill switch. Again, insulated luggage doors on all Outdoors RVs. Because this is a Creekside, you're going to get a half fiberglass cap and half diamond plate, and that is to make these half-ton towable. So that is the point, is to keep the weight down a little bit. As I stated earlier, we are working on a little bit taller box to hopefully fit Game Changers. It's not a done deal. It is something we're working on. We're always working on something, right? But that is something we're working on for the Creekside as well as the toy haulers, because they have a different front cap than the Backcountry, Timber Ridge, and Blackstone. So we're working on that. This is our powder-coated aluminum locking box that we have made here locally. This will currently fit 3 of the 100 amp hour Battleborn lithium batteries. So on this particular unit, 600 watts of solar, 300 amp hour batteries, and you should be able to boondock wherever you want to go. I suppose if a person was camping in super cold temperatures or a day kind of like today where there's very little sunlight, you should get at least solid 4 days. That's what I did that personally at the Oregon coast just over a month ago. And I got 4 nights without plugging in, without running a generator, without doing anything. So if you do have some sunlight, or if you can supplement with a generator and you want to camp in cool weather, you totally can. But it just depends on how much sunlight you're getting. This toy lock right here is going to be part of the mountain storage system. That is another option from the factory, so that doesn't come standard. It's the 2-inch receiver hitch on the back, which I'll show you, and then the toy lock on the front. That is all one package. 2 7.5-gallon propane tanks. And then right here you have the hitch caddy. So you've got a place to hook your safety chains, your breakaway cable, and your 7-way plug when they're not in use. That way they're not laying on the ground. As you can see, the jack is off the ground. That is normal. That is part of the auto leveling system. The jack works in conjunction with that. So when the unit is fully auto leveled, it will be off the ground like that. One thing to note about the auto leveling system is it's not just cool because you push a button and the whole trailer auto levels. I mean, that is amazing, but it also makes the trailer rock solid. So when you have the crank down jacks or just the power stabilizers on, say, a mountain series, after a couple days, you kind of have to go back out and crank down the jacks again and get it tightened up. With this one, it's rock solid and it always stays that way. So that's something I like. I don't like getting in a trailer and having it rock. So the auto leveling system is really good for that as well. Coming around over here, you have a little bit more storage. Again, an insulated door and magnetic latches. The other side marker camera. 6-gallon water heater right here. This is where you would fill your 78-gallon fresh water tank. This is just access and venting for your furnace. Black tank flush right here. This is going to be your exterior shower. And then to dump your black and gray, you're going to have a hookup right here as well as a little light. And then right back here, this would be your city water hookup. If you are going to a park that has water, you don't have to pack the 78 gallons of water. When you get to where you're going, you can just plug in right here and it'll run off of the pressure at the park. This is where you're going to hook up your 30 amp cord. And then you've got cable and satellite as well. Coming around the back, you've got a 4-inch steel bumper. This is the 2-inch receiver hitch I was talking about. So that's a great place if you want to use like a bike rack and haul bicycles. I believe there's some stand-up kayak racks. You can also get a rack to haul a generator, firewood, all of that, as well as you just can't go over 250 pounds on that hitch. Because it's a titanium, you're going to have the backup lights, and that is great working in conjunction with the rear observation camera. Not that long ago, just about a month ago, when I got to my camping spot, it was pitch black, couldn't see a thing, and I was very thankful to have backup lights so that I could back into my space. Otherwise, honest to God, I'm not even sure. You'd have to have people out there with flashlights or something, but having backup lights is kind of a must, and that's a titanium feature as well. Nice, thick, heavy-duty ladder. That's for getting up and down off of the full walk-on roof. We do recommend that you check your roof sealants every 6 months or so and just make sure everything looks good. And then a full-size spare tire with a Thompson RV spare tire cover so people know when you're going down the road that you're part of the Thompson RV family. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know. If you have questions on other Creekside models or maybe Timber Ridge, Backcountry, please let us know. Give us a call here at Thompson RV. Every single person here owns an outdoors RV and we all travel. So we can help you answer any questions you might have or help you with a comparison. Thanks for watching our video.